In another video, I talked about how FMA's plot was atypical for battle manga, but I recently noticed another pattern. FMA has an overarching plot that is deeply connected to half of the arcs and most of the story. Here is the overarching plot for Fullmetal Alchemist. Father and his minions control the government from the shadows, and they are pulling strings around the world to cast a worldwide transmutation circle, which will make Father into a godlike being. The heroes slowly uncover this conspiracy and work to thwart Father's plans, slowly taking down each of his minions in the process. When finishing the show and looking back, I can see how many different arcs were tied to this plot. It's hard to see on the first watch because we only know what the heroes know, and since they peel back the layers, we can only realize that earlier events were all connected once all of the layers have been revealed. Here are the examples that I caught. In the past, Envy initiated the Ishvalan War to create a crest. Crests of blood need to be created around the world for Father's human transmutation circle. In Lior, we see that Lust and Gluttony were trying to create a crest through Cornello. Later, they do this off screen. In Resemble, Lust learns info about human transmutation from Dr. Marco. The 5th lab arc reveals a little more about human transmutation and has a piece of the circle. It's also the first time the heroes learn of homunculus' existence. Hughes is killed for uncovering their master plan. Also, the concept of sacrificing candidates for the Gate of Truth is established here. Ed is one of them, and Mustang is later considered. The Greed arc reveals that the Führer is Wrath, one of Father's minions. The Lust arc has Lust being lured out and killed by Mustang. The Gluttony arc completed the transmutation circle from the 5th lab and reveals Father as the main antagonist. The North arc has the reveal of how deep the corruption goes, the villains holding hostages to keep the heroes in check, Sloth and Pride introduced, a crest being created in Drachma, and the discovery of Father's ultimate plan, with crests all around the world. Using the Brother of Scar's notes, the heroes start creating a counter circle. In the final 2 arcs, the heroes strategize and execute a coup to stop Father and the homunculi. The Gate sacrifices, Worldwide Circle, and Counter Circle are all paid off by the end. Out of 17, the only arcs that don't have major ties to the overarching plot are the Flashback, Mindtown, Train, Shotucker, Scar, Rush Valley, and Doubleth arcs. Most of these arcs I just named are either one episode or one chapter. The long arcs are deeply intertwined with the overarching narrative. This is a very unique trait in battle manga because I can't think of another story that does this. Most battle manga have episodic standalone arcs, while a majority of FMAs are serial. From Dragon Ball to JJK, most of the arcs don't contribute to the long-term plot, if there even is one. Stories like DBZ, JoJo, Kenshin, Yu Yu Hakusho, and Bleach don't really have a long-term plot. Instead, the author is improvising as they go. While stories like One Piece and Naruto do have long-term plots, a very small percentage of the story actually fleshes out that plot. In conclusion, Fullmetal Alchemist elevates the quality of its plot by having a large portion of the stories and arcs connect to the overarching plot.